and welcome back to Badminton Insight. I'm Jenny, this is Greg. We're both international badminton players and Greg's also a coach. Now before we started today's video, we just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who's supported our channel so far. Now we want to film what you guys want to learn, so let us know in the comment section below what you want to see from us, whether that's something that you can do from at home during the lockdown period or ready when we're back on court. And as always, please like this video if you enjoy it and subscribe to our channel, which is free by the way.
So following on from our Cha-Cha Slide Wall Plank Challenge, which we released earlier on in the week, we're going to look at 8 shoulder exercises for badminton players. Now these are going to help your strength on court, they're going to help your endurance, and they're also going to minimise the risk of injury, which is really important as there's so many injuries in the sport of badminton. So without further ado, let's get to it.
So for our first 4 exercises, we're going to use a TheraBand, which is an essential piece of kit for all badminton players. Now for exercise 1, take our TheraBand, and we're going to set our scapula back, keep our elbow at 90 degrees, and pull our hand forward so it gets in line with our elbow. Now for the second exercise, we're going to do external rotations. So tuck our elbow in and bring it out, working on that rotator cuff. And all of these exercises will really help bulletproof our shoulder and our rotator cuff, which is really important in badminton. Now moving on to our third exercise, we're going to do similar to the first one, but this time it's working on the back of our shoulder and really helps with our backhand power and also with the deceleration of the overhead shots. So again, 90 degrees and bringing the hand back. Now our fourth and final exercise with the TheraBand is going to be just some defence. So it's really helping the resistance whilst keeping our elbow out. And for this we need to do quite a few to get the burn going, but that's fine. So there's our 4 exercises with a TheraBand to help strengthen your shoulder. Now I'm going to hand you over to Greg. He's going to take you through our 4 remaining exercises that you can do without any equipment.
Thanks Jenny. So for the first exercise we're going to do is arm footers. Now for this and the next exercise we're going to use 4 cans of beans as a little bit of resistance. So if you have 2 in each hand, that should be just less than a kilogram. We're going to lie on our tummy. We have our arms back in line with our body, and we're going to lift our shoulder blades up. Set your scapula back and do quick flutters. So make sure you keep your form on that. If you feel your form's deteriorating a little bit, then reduce the amount of reps. That's a very good exercise, done by the best players in the world. For example, I was in the gym a few years ago at the World Championships, and I was doing this next to Lin Dan, the greatest badminton player of all time, who was also doing the same exercise. Although he wasn't using beans, he was using a 1 kg dumbbell. For our next exercise, we're going to go into some arm circles. Again, keeping the beans in our hands. Just note that we're not endorsing Heinz beans in any way, shape or form. And we're going to circle our arms in small movements, keeping the shoulder blades squeezed back and the scapula set again. We're going to do the same amount of reps going forwards, and then we're going to go the same duration going back. So for the next exercise, we're going to ramp up the difficulty level on our shoulder stability, and we're going to go into frog holds. Now, to do this, we're going to start with our hands back shoulder width apart, and in this low squat position, we want to dig our elbows into our knees, and we're going to try and get our whole body weight to go up onto our hands, supporting us. So you almost have to rock And experiment with this. You have to rock forwards, feet off the ground if you can. No, your whole weight's going through your hands, supported by your wrists. If you're struggling to get up fully, just experiment feeling what it's like having that balance with your feet on the ground. The last exercise we're going to do is shuttle throws. This is really important to keep our shoulder conditioned to hitting overhead whilst also maintaining our muscle memory. Now, to do this, we're going to set up in a sideways stance as we're about to hit the shore and throw. For beginners, it can help you improve your technique by generating that rotation and body weight transfer and hitting action as well, because it's very similar.
When we were planning this video, we were trying to think of exercises that could make shoulder strengthening fun. However, we came to the realisation that this part of badminton isn't very glamorous. It's just exercises that you have to do regularly in order to improve. Me and Greg have found this out over the years, getting a lot of shoulder injuries, but by doing these exercises on a regular basis, we found that it's helped build up our shoulder strength and really minimise those injuries. Now, to recap on our video, exercises 1 to 4 looked at shoulder strengthening exercises you can do with a TheraBand. However, for the second and third exercise, if you don't have a TheraBand at home, you can do these with a tin of beans or something similar. And exercises 5 to 8 required minimal to no equipment. We hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you have, please like and subscribe, and we hope to see you next week.